What's good, YouTube? So this is my Lectric XP 1.0, but I'd like you to meet her big brother, Lectric XP 2.0. Unboxing and my initial impressions coming up next. So first of all, let's talk about shipping, because this was labeled on July 22nd. FedEx picked it up on July 27th, 5 days later, and it was delivered on July 31st at 5 p.m. So it took FedEx about, about 4 days to actually get it to me, almost 5 days. And it took 10 weeks overall. I ordered this on May 19th, right after the announcement. And yeah, it's supposed to be here kind of early July. Of course, I got the delay message around 2-3 weeks. That was definitely on the 3-week side. And July 31st was the final delivery date. So yeah, today I want to take it out of the box, show it to you, kind of give you my initial impressions for this video. I'm going to do a ride video as well. And kind of we'll talk about the comparisons with the 1.0 and kind of why I got this and if it meets those expectations. So let's get into the joint and get this thing out of the box. So hopefully nothing's damaged, but there is a hole in the front right here where I can feel part of the bike. I think it's the headlight, and we'll see what's going on down there. I'm going to save the box so I can try and use it as a transportation piece. Okay, here's the charger. It looks like the battery's in here, actually. Yes, I do have the battery. Okay. So maybe it wasn't an expedited bike. So this is new. I don't remember the battery coming in a kind of labeled box like this with the Lectric logo on it, but yeah, there's the battery. Here she is. Key is attached. And question is, does it say anywhere on this what size battery it is? And I have no idea. There's just no, other than some serial numbers and some instructions, there's nothing on there that says what size battery it is. So, interesting. The handles on these, mine broke off like within the first month I had it. So just be careful with these handles, because they're pretty you know, flimsy, and they may break in you over time. But here is the battery. All right, so now I got 3 batteries. I've got the original 1.0. I've got my AliExpress battery, and I got this one. So, but let's put her back in the box for now. Yeah, so the 3-inch tires are in here. I'm looking forward to those. I think it's going to make the bike a little bit less bulky to carry and put in my car. But it looks like it's, you know, it moves around in here a little bit. So it's interesting. Let me get some of this top foam off. And you know what I want to do? Maybe I'll just turn the bike, or turn the box sideways and try and roll it out. Okay, yeah, it comes out pretty easily this way. All right. So here it is. Wow. You know what? I can tell already. It's easier to pick up. Just initial impression on that. Versus the big guy here. Oops. All right, let's keep going on this thing. Handlebars. Seat off. All right, well, I'll come back in a second after I get more of this padding off, and we'll talk more about the bike. Okay, got most of it unpacked. Put the handlebars in. Actually, let's see here. So it goes flat against this. Open up the stem there. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So it comes with this little pre-ride safety checklist. So you definitely want to read this before you get started with the bike. Check to the front rear tire pressure, of course. That's the first thing you want to do. Check that the brakes are functioning properly. Make sure all the hardware is tightened. So you kind of want to go around the bike and just get your Allen wrench or a screwdriver and just make sure everything's tightened up properly. Check the condition of the chain. Okay, make sure it's on properly. Just visually inspect it for anything broken or damaged before you ride. If there is anything major going on, you want to call Lectric and see what they can do for you. Turn on the lights. Check your handlebar stand. Make sure that's secure. Check the folding latch is locked. Check the seat post. Check the make sure it can't be twisted. So you want to lock it with the lock down here. Check that the frame is locked. Check the pedals, make sure they're unfolded, and of course wear a helmet. So that's your safety checklist from Lectric. So it looks like the only thing that came off the bike was this piece here. I think it goes, yeah, it goes down here. It's just the plastic covering for the lug nut on the back rear there. But everything else is intact. The piece that was sticking out was a part of the fork on the front over here, and nothing major there. So it wasn't a headlight as I thought. Where's the headlight? Oh, headlight's down here. Okay. All right. Let me get the rest of this off, and we'll continue with the video. All right. So I got the bike out in the light here. Turned the battery on. It's got 49.6 volts, so it's kind of half charged. First impression, I really feel like it's a smaller bike than the 1.0, just from the looks of it, particularly the front. If you just look at this angle here, it's a skinny bike at this angle when you're looking at it. I love the color. This midnight blue is a really nice touch. Kind of gives it a little more, I don't know, higher end feel, I think, versus just the black on the 1.0. Love the front suspension, of course. The headlight is different than the stock one. It's a little bit more square shaped. The tires. So these are CST Patrol 20x3. Those are CST big fat tires 20x4. I appreciate the smaller fonts there. Those white letterings get dirty pretty quickly, and it makes for just an uglier looking tire at that point. Yeah, I'm digging the deep blue here in the midnight blue. I like the beefier rack back here. I still wish it had that little spring loaded clamp on it for stuff in case I wanted to do that. I'm not going to put a basket on here. I have a Rock Brothers bag that I'm going to put on here as well. By the way, I'm going to do a full accessory video once I have everything on here that I've been waiting to get on this thing, finally that it's here. The handlebars, yeah, they're definitely wider, I can tell. And looking forward to the extra space on here for my GoPro and my cell phone mount and the mirrors, of course. Yeah, I really like the look of the 2.0. Better than the 1.0 itself. I think the graphics are cleaner. If I made one design change, I would have these triple lines here go this way. I would have kept them the same as the Lectric on the frame here, just so from an aesthetic standpoint it looks better going this way versus coming out. I mean, that's a little off, but definitely a cleaner look with what the graphics in terms of the previous version, I think. And yeah, it seems like it has a lower profile than this bike, but definitely impressed from what I see so far. So, all right, let's do a closer up look of the bike itself. From back to front. If you look at the profile here, I mean, it's a really skinny looking bike from this angle. This piece down here, the little kind of folding kickstand, is beefier. Previous one is different, as you can tell. That's the previous one. Here's the newer one. It's got the Welgo tires, which I hate. So, I mean, the pedals, Welgo pedals. We'll see how long these last before I have to replace them. Here are the bikes side by side. You can just definitely tell the well, those 3-inch tires. They're a major difference. They're not, you know, it's noticeable. So we'll see how the ride is. But another way to look at the profile of the bike is that look at the height of the rack on the 1.0. It sits at 25.5 inches. On the 2.0, we're at about 24 inches. So, you know, depending on where you are on the bike, you're looking at it 1.5 to 1/2 inch difference in terms of the ride height. All right, so here's the two bikes in all their glory. And next video will be first ride impressions, my GoPro on, and we'll do some miles, we'll hit some bumps, and we'll see how it is. So, coming up soon on Crisscrossed.